Good morning, everybody on YouTube. This is Rick Thomas from Obsolete Video Services. Okay, guys, we are working on this Vo-9800. This is a U-matic U-matic SP deck recorder. This is one of the better models from the very end of this run. This is the 9800, and then of course the last model they made was the 9850, which these two models are generally almost exactly identical. There's very little difference between them, really. Anyways, as I spoke in the video yesterday, this was bought off eBay for a customer of mine, and I got it, and I'm going through the repair on this now. I have to reservice this thing. Got to point this out. Wherever this machine came from, it was so-called serviced, if you want to call it that. I have no idea why people try working on these things when they don't know what the hell they're doing. This thing was a mess, actually. Yesterday I had to take it all apart, take everything out of it. I had to redo everything. I had to reset this loading ring, because if that loading ring is in the wrong position, it will not load, it will not engage, it will just jam. The loading motor had to be rebuilt. The capstan roller had to be changed out. The carriage had to be fixed, belts, alignments, and good cleaning, bolts on the bottom. But mainly the entire mechanism inside, it's like they took it out and then they didn't put it back in where it belonged. It was like totally in the wrong spots. And this thing just wouldn't load at all because it wouldn't sense the loading ring, wouldn't sense the positions, and that all had to be redone. And when you throw those loading rings off, you will have a lot of problems. Never mess with the guides or anything on the insides of these things, guys. The only thing you need to be concerned about is cleaning heads, the rollers, and the actual pins, but don't actually take a screwdriver to anything, especially if you don't know what the hell you're doing, and if you're so-called, oh, I think I can fix it, I guarantee you won't be able to fix it. It's not just that easy. Some situations you could just pop in belts and you're good, but not on the machines that I get. Seems like all the machines that I actually get are complete disasters and have to completely be redone because somebody got in there and took a screwdriver to things and started taking things apart because they didn't know what they were doing. So anyways, we got this thing working, and literally it took me about 3 hours. I had to redo absolutely everything on this deck. Loading ring, carriage, alignments, sensors. They took a screwdriver to every screw on this thing, it seems like, and they were all loose. Every one of these screws were loose. You got a sensor pad back here, which was completely in the wrong positions. I had to reset that with the loading ring when I reinstalled the loading ring. They took the loading ring off these little plastic guides. They removed the clips, so the ring, they were trying to reposition the loading ring, and it was just a complete mess. I have no idea why on earth somebody would try to work on something if they really don't know what the hell they're doing. But this was definitely a service tech, because I noticed there was a little notation in there, servicing deck having issues or something like that. There was a piece of paper that was stuck inside here. So they obviously did not know what the hell they were doing. But anyways, I got it working. I got everything done to this point, and so let's give it a try. Excellent, excellent, excellent. All right, guys, that's what a 3/4 U-matic is supposed to actually do. It's supposed to actually work, not dive into something and you don't know what the hell you're doing. I've worked on hundreds and hundreds of these machines, so this is why people send me this stuff, and they get it and they know damn well it's just a piece of crap. Somebody didn't know what they were doing, and then I'll end up getting it and have to do a complete repair. But anyways, this is a very, very nice machine. It's a 9800 recorder, and you can tell, beautiful. It's working absolutely good. Very nice unit. Excellent. And then if you notice, I'll adjust the tracking on this thing. And you can see the tracking works real tight, so that's good. I redid the brakes. The brakes were completely, they had no brake pads on them at all. Somebody must have took the pads off, and I just think it was a weekend warrior, somebody who actually thought they could actually fix this thing. And they just unscrewed things, pulled things off, took the loading ring out, left the loading ring like it is. Apparently, they just didn't understand why the deck didn't work. They stuck a note in here trying to service deck, but could not figure it out. It was a piece of paper they stuck on the inside. Now, that was funny when I saw that. But anyways, we got this 9850 going. This is how you do it, guys. In most cases, these are easy to fix if it's just belts, but not when they're screwed up.